one of the things that I hear a lot about with regards to what's going on and all the animosity towards the system right now is the fact that we know it's not working and nobody's doing anything different. In order to produce real change, you actually have to be bold and do something that's not within the norm in order to make change. Just sitting here crying about change is not doing anything but letting people know that we need change and it's necessary. But when you sit there and you look at something and all you do is look at it, you can either watch the bad seed continue to grow and take over right before your eyes, or you can grab a pair of hedge clippers and cut it down. There's only two ways to go about it. Because at least if you start snipping at it and trimming it back and saying, hey, maybe we can mold this into something different, at least you started a process to create the change. But just sitting here and pointing the fingers at everybody, it's just, everybody's going around in circles. Everybody says, hey, we got a problem. Yes, we do. And then when you start throwing solutions out to fix it, everybody's like, no, that won't work. But, at some point, you have to stop hollering, no, that won't work. And start thinking, well, just sitting there hollering that isn't doing any good either. So, at some point, you actually have to get up and do something in order to break the cycle so that we can have real change. Because the further we continue on doing the same thing over and over and over again, the same thing's just going to make the same results, which equal no change. So when are we actually going to do things that produce real change instead of just sitting here whining about it? Because it seems to me, when I started making suggestions and got them into court with regards to real things that we could do to make real change, an actual possibility, people started attacking me for it. These same people that are hollering, I want change. Well, when I give you suggestions that actually might work, they start beating me up and taking my kids and throwing me out of my house wrongfully. What's wrong with that picture? Because all that is hate. That's not change. You didn't change my voice. You didn't shut me up. All you did was make more people notice that what you're doing isn't working. I'm not the problem. The system is. So when are you going to fix that instead of beating up the people like me that are victims of it? Because continuing to attack the victims isn't doing anything but making more victims. And that's got to change. Because that's why everybody's so mad. That's why people were trashing stuff. And I'm not defending their actions because what they did was horrific. They burnt down stuff that people worked all their lives for. Because they're so frustrated. Don't you see that's not the way to do this? We have to go to the court and say, hey, enough is enough. And you have to do it respectably. Because if you don't, you're just going to make it worse. With God's love. It's time for real change. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the badge.